League leader Salisbury City, you've done really well. Scott Donnelly, goal just on half time, and a second on full time. Really done well. Great match for the spectators. Both sides fully committed. You must be delighted.
I just keep saying it, don't I? I'm just so proud of the dressing room. You know, we've had a horrible couple of days, and I thought we were on the end of a poor decision to send Bradshaw off. He says it hasn't really even hit his arm, and Inman is covering. And we're down to 10 men against the league leaders, who I think have probably lost twice all season. And I think the credit I can say is, you know, for some poor finishing, we could have won by 3 or 4, and it wouldn't have flattered us. I thought we were just outstanding. I'm so pleased for the dressing room. I'm so pleased for the club. I'm pleased for me because, as I said, after yesterday and the points deduction, it was a very, very low moment. But these guys just don't know when to give up.
As I say, you know, the pivotal part in the game, or an interesting part of the game for spectators, was around about the 15th minute when the Salisbury fellow was clean through. The ball from up here seemed to strike Bradley's hand as he came rushing out, and he sent him off. And immediately after that, he's sent off a Salisbury player for a handball as well. What's your opinion on both the decisions there?
I've just said, as far as I'm concerned, Dean Inman is covering round, and the guy's not going to score. So that's a very harsh. I mean, Bradshaw says it's hit his chest as well. So that one is debatable, and theirs is clear cut. I mean, he's saving a certain goal, and we've got the penalty, and then we've missed the penalty, and you just tend to think everything at the moment is really going against Farnborough, but that just makes the result and the performance stand out even more for me. As I said, I couldn't be prouder. It's probably ultimately today is one of the proudest moments I've had in football, because when everything is against you and you can go and beat the league leaders and beat them well, shows just the quality and the desire that we have here at the football club at the moment.
Yeah, and the defence was absolutely superb today. Midfield, they worked their socks off, and up front, Reece Conley could have helped himself to a hat-trick with ease, with a little bit of a better finishing. But and the goalkeeper that came on, young Norris, he did really well, made some important stops there.
Yeah, I think what happened is that Darryl got the better of me slightly in the middle of the first half, and we looked too attacking, and they started to get control for about a 15-minute patch, and they had a couple of attempts on goal, and Chuck and goal did particularly well. But once we sorted that out, I felt we generally had the better of the whole of the game. I said we've missed the penalty, we've missed an absolute hatful of chances, and you know, when they score in the 94th minute, you just wonder, because you know the quality Salisbury have got. They've got outstanding players, and they've won numerous games at the death. So we're just delighted with the 3 points. As I said, overall, I'm just thrilled with every single one of them in that dressing room, and the support staff and the fans that braved the horrible conditions. And it's just a fantastic result for us, especially with everything that's happened in the last couple of days.
Spencer, there always seems to be a bit of bad luck at Farnborough. Everybody on and off the pitch working their socks off, then suddenly you're hit with a 4 points deduction for irregularities with midfielder Mehdi Abalimba. Can you throw some light on that?
Well, we're disappointed, to say the least, with the decision of yesterday, and it's been accepted by the conference and the FA. We did nothing wrong. You know, we were deceived by the player deceived his agent. He's also then gone on to commit criminal acts, which he's pleaded guilty to, and he's about to be sentenced at the Crown Court. We do things the right way here. We've made a massive effort to do that with international clearance. We did 4 players the same week, and unfortunately we've been caught out, and as much as the FA and the conference have accepted that we did everything possible, ultimately we're responsible. We think 4 points is, well, to be honest, outrageously excessive, and but that's what it is, and you know, it's incredibly disappointing, and I was, as I said, very, very down yesterday, and we put our case to the FA, and unfortunately we didn't get anywhere, and obviously appeals are notoriously difficult, and we stated the Bradford argument where they got it back into the FA Cup, where it was proved that they'd not done anything to deceive, which is what we proved, but unfortunately those precedents weren't allowed to be heard, and we don't have money for big lawyers, and Steve Dooley and I went up and we did our best, and unfortunately we've fallen foul in exceptional circumstances, which means we lose 4 points, and in this league it's a very damaging 4 points, and we've just got to get on with it. But it's at the moment it is one of those things at Farnborough that we really are backs to the wall. Nothing really goes our way, and it just makes the win that we've just had all the more vital to keep our spirits up.
Tonbridge Angels next. You had a great win on Tuesday night over league leaders Salisbury City. Tonbridge Angels are having a bit of a topsy-turvy season, but got some good players in their squad.
Very difficult place to go. Very, very difficult. Strong, some real quality there. And they're a little bit like us. They've had some good results and some poor results. But away from home, very difficult game for us. And we've got to strive for that consistency. You know, we know we can beat anybody. We also know that we've had some tough games. I thought we performed well at Eastleigh and were very unlucky not to get a point. And we thoroughly deserved to beat the league leaders at home. But we've got to try and get some consistency. It's difficult when we have a small squad and we have illness and injury and nowhere to train. But you know, we know that Tonbridge came to watch our last game and it will be a very, very difficult game. But if we can be on it and compete, we know we can play some fantastic football, and fingers crossed we can try and get another 3 points and try and consolidate in this division now.
Thank you very much. Well done, Spencer. Best of luck. Well done. Thank you.